All right. Peace and power. Assalamu alaikum for everyone. Ready for Revolution. Glad you're here. I'm more interested in what's on my whiteboard here as opposed to my head being cut off. So please don't send me any chat saying, hey man, move your screen back, half your head's cut off. I'm not that pretty, no way. But I'm hoping everyone can hear me. If you can, please type in the chat yes. And we'll keep it moving from that point. So if you can hear me, and if you're on the screen and not on phone, just type yes in the chat. All right, so ready for Revolution. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Eric here. Okay, listen. Those of you who came through the Gram-a-thon this evening, appreciate your efforts and support in it. If nothing more than just sharing and or contributing to yourselves. But what I want to share with you is the power of what you have done and and the significance of what you have done and how you need to apply it in the few days left before month's end. Okay, thank you, Brother Mustafa. So listen, I'm gonna angle myself here. What happened today? Between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., we held our annual Gram-a-thon. The Gram-a-thon is designed to combat Black Friday and the merging into the holiday shopping season. This was born out of the boycotts that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan called. You need to know this. This is a fact. It was born out of the desire to stop the frivolous spending of Black people in particular into these merchants of death, into these retailers and corporations that mean nothing but, where we mean nothing but profit to them. So it was a part of the Justice or Else initiative that has been going on since 2015. And so now we found a vehicle by which not only can we benefit from saving, but we can also send a strong message by saving, by paying ourselves first. So Sister Shelby Casey Thompson, this is the wife of Brother Kevin 2X in Washington, D.C. She birthed the idea of producing this Gram-a-thon. So where you're literally giving to yourself, all right? So I want to share with you the power of what happened with those leaders that were on the screen so you understand what you're involved in and how it benefits you. This is very brief, but I need you to understand really the magnitude of what you have in your hands when you're talking about leveraging your household and leveraging your incomes, okay? So this particular discussion is not really designed for Q&A unless you just have a question that you just burning to ask as I close this out. But I just really want us to understand where we are, okay? Tonight, you had more than a kilogram of gold raised on that Gram-a-thon. A kilogram of gold in US dollars is roughly 47 to 48,000 US dollars. But in euros, we raised more than 50,000 euros. 50,000 euros plus was raised in 3 hours. 3 hours. And it was raised with not the 100,000 members of Wealth Builders Worldwide, not even the newly reported 1 million affiliates in Karatbars International. This was raised amongst 312 people. 312 people, and we raised 50,000 euros in giving to ourselves. Now you need to understand, that didn't go to Karatbars International, That didn't go to any of the leaders that were on the line directly. It didn't come to me directly, and it didn't come to. It didn't leave your household. It didn't leave your account. All you did was exchange what you had to yourself. But I want you to understand what happened. Raising $50,000, 50,000 euros amongst 312 people in a 3-hour time frame didn't put a dent in the organizational efforts of you and I as wealth builders in reaching out to our downlines and reaching out to our affiliates and reaching out to our prospects. But what did it do? See, 50,000 euros also means 50,000 units. 50,000 units entered the system, okay? 50,000 units were distributed amongst affiliates who received at least 1 unit for every 1 gram of gold that was acquired. So I'll give you an example. Brother Mustafa is my first liner. He's my immediate business partner. I sponsored him. But if he secured a gram of gold, I in turn received 1 unit. You understand? So 50,000 units were generated in 3 hours by 312 people. Now the power of the units is the fact that it didn't just come to me. Mustafa's 1 unit came to me, went up line to my wife, went up line to her sponsor, Sister Jai, went up line to her sponsor, Minister Jamil, went up line to his sponsor, Brother Kevin, went up line to his sponsor, and so on and so on and so on, all the way up to Mr. Best, but it didn't stop there. It went to Jim Morris, who sponsored Mr. Best. It went past him to Big Dan's family, who sponsored him. And it continued straight up the line to Cheryl Ann Goldberg. See, everybody receives the benefit of 1 unit. So 50,000 units were generated. Now, depending on who the persons are, and depending on how their organization is set up, it will fall on the right side or the left side, okay? Many of them cycled as a result. When I say cycled, for those who don't know, I'm talking about received a payout for so many units being generated in their system or in their organization. So if I, like myself, if I receive 25 units on one side and 50 units on the other, as a result of so many streams of affiliates, wealth builders, giving up or putting into the system 1 gram of gold, giving me 1 unit each time, that means that I could have possibly cycled and received a payout. Now, if I'm a VIP, then I receive close to 100 euros on the payout. But it's even more powerful than that. Those of us who are on this stream right now, we represent the downline to someone else. If any of us received a payout as a result of the units that were gathered today, those above us will receive a matching bonus, a 5% matching bonus of what transpired in just you giving to yourself. I'm trying to show you in a nutshell the power of what you have, the power of what's in front of you. And it blew people's mind. There's so many people who really did not understand what they signed up for or what this vehicle is all about. And so I shared it with everybody that I could think of. I shared it with everybody that I can find in my phone. I shared it with everybody I found on the Facebook. I shared it with everybody I found on the other continents through Gold Rocks. I shared it everywhere. Why? Because people are seeing the joy that people have in giving towards themselves, and that's totally off their script. They've never seen anything like this before, especially when you're talking about a bunch of Black people getting together and doing this. You know, it's unheralded and it's unheard of in this society, in this hour. So when we're able to show that, then people started calling me and say, hey, what's going on? What was that all about? Who gets that money? You see, it encourages and creates the conversation you can have to inspire and then eventually goal set with those who had not been doing anything beyond other than getting the free gold savings account. There are so many people that we have yet to reach who are in our organization who have what are known as blue dots, or those who are affiliates without a package. They are people who we've never even talked to even find out how they came into Carabal's in the first place, or we haven't talked to them since we signed them up, or we never sat down and had a follow-up conversation with them with our goal setting. And what I'm trying to tell you is that is extremely important in your wealth building and wealth building faster. So I'm going to title this conversation, Build a Business, Not a Job. Because if you take on saving for yourself like it's a job, you won't do it. It will discourage you. Just the thought of taking on another just over broke, jump out of bed, you know, it would discourage you. And that's not what we're doing here. We're showing you the power of saving for yourself. 50,000 units or euros were generated. 50,000 units were also generated. It generated an unlimited amount of payouts to people, and it generated an unlimited amount of matching bonuses to people. So I want you to understand what I'm saying to you, because when 6 o'clock hit today, Eastern Standard Time, which is the close of the week, this Gram-a-thon generated for me a little over 500 euros. And all I did was stay online and watch and share with people. I didn't have to go out and say, hey, and beat nobody over here with an opportunity. I just need them to get it right now. I need you to get it right now. It does not work like that. Wealth building in this network, in this compensation plan, which is the greatest compensation plan to hit ever. You check all your studies. There's no greater compensation plan that's come in the modern century. And what I'm sharing with you is, I sat still, listened, watched. I made the best of my time as I did so. But after 6 o'clock, I saw what I can expect next week, Friday. So I really need you to understand the power and the leverage that you can find in saving for yourselves. The first chapter of George Clauson's book, The Richest Man in Babylon, it states, any person who cannot save 10% of their earnings does not possess the seed of greatness. And what I'm telling you is, I know that you all have it. I know there's more to you than you know of yourself. I know it because I'm learning more about me every day in this wonderful wealth transformation, and you're a part of it right now. So what I'm sharing with you is, today, in 3 hours time, that Gram-a-thon generated 50,000 euros with only 312 people. I have more than that I've sponsored.
New deals all day during Amazon
Okay,
Fridays.
and what it's really saying to you is, those who have the largest teams will have the greater success of wealth building. I tell people, depending upon how fast you want your wealth to grow, how rapid you want it to grow. And I'm going to tell you right now how to accelerate. See, because in order to gain the power of units, and in order to gain the power of matching bonuses, and in order to gain payouts, you must possess a business package. You must have a business package. It could be the physical package that's shipped to you, or it could be the digital package that you receive from Caragold.sg. Your upline can help you with the launch parties. Explain those things. All right. If you have a package and you just save 1 gram of gold, at least 1 gram of gold a month. If you have a package, I want you to hear me well. Dr. Exum has a package. You save 1 gram of gold per month. The package you have, what it's going to qualify you for is to receive weekly payouts. So you're in a position to earn the units of people who have come in after you. Some of you have no idea how much you amassed in terms of help in your wealth building. There's some of you I talked to tonight who have literally anywhere from 50 to 75 to 175 people in their downline. And they never did anything but sign up for a free gold package. And they're asking, well, how is that even possible? How did that happen? It's called spillover. It's spillover. So because I see Dr. Exum on the screen, I'll utilize him as an example, okay? Dr. Exum, you signed up just a few days ago, all right? However, you might have 10, 15 people behind you because you'll benefit from what is known as spillover. That means I might be working ahead of you and I might sign on Brother Khalil. And if I sign up Khalil, he'll fall down my organization, past those that I brought in, into those who you may have sponsored, who may have sponsored you rather, and then that person, Khalil, will fall behind you in the process, and that would make what is known as spillover. Okay, so whether you're actively involved in recruiting people or not, this system is designed to make sure that everybody is positioned to benefit. All right, so that's spillover. I have people in my line who right now have close to 200 people behind them and don't know how they got there. Because it's from a collective work of people who share information. And in this matrix, it all falls into the organization. Now, if Brother Khalil is behind Dr. Exum, and Brother Khalil purchases, well, I forgot his status, and I think he's a silver status last we talked. Let's say he purchases a VIP package. Any VIP package up to 10,000, I believe, euros will garner him 100 units. It creates 100 units. And that means is if Khalil purchases a package, whether it was purchased from me or from his sponsor, Brother Derek, then what happens is there'll be 100 units that come to you, Dr. Exum. It'll go upline to whomever sponsored you. It will go upline to whoever sponsored them. It will come all the way up to who I sponsored. It'll go past me to everyone else that's sponsored in that line. Everybody receives 100 units. Okay?
Wow.
So if you get 100 units, I'm gonna use this to show y'all, because I really want you to get this and understand the power of what you have. Because as Brother Mustafa always says, time is of the essence. All right. I'm going to show you. And also understand, this is still the power of you giving to yourself. You're not taking this out your pocket or out of your purse and giving it out in a store or giving it out to a concert or giving it out to some meal and then having the show for it. So let's say this is, I understand, I don't know why I enjoy using you, Dr. Exum, but let's do that. Okay. So here you are, below. Okay. And you have a left side and a right side because you have a business package. Your business package allows you not only to generate commissions from just your gold savings. You save 1 gram of gold a month, at least. If you did 1 gram of gold a month and saved it on your account, and you have a package, what happens is, let's say you start, and this is important for those of us who are family oriented. You have anyone 18 years or older, a spouse, your children, your parents, your grandparents. Sign them up. The system will automatically put them left, right, left, right. Okay, it will automatically do it. Okay, and you know it didn't take anything for them, it doesn't take much for them to sign up because it didn't take much for you, right? So you have a referral link that you'll find in your back office. Your upline can help you with that. And you send out your referral link and you send out the message that will attract people to the opportunity. And then you allow either myself as an upline or your sponsors to share the information with them in a 3-way call to get them on board for you. And we talk about goal setting and things of that nature, see where everybody is. Okay? So, Dr. Exum, this is you. And let's say you have spouse, let's say you have your business, right? And you just keep signing people left, right, left, right. They're going to continue to fall left, right, left, right. That's the default. All right. You might have a child, your son, daughter, grandchild, what have you, and then you have what we call prospects, people who you interested in the opportunity and they decide they want to come on board. And the same, I'll put P for prospect, okay? And that's the same on both sides. All right, you already have a package now. Let's say if prospect here gets a VIP package. That VIP package will give 100 units. All right? As long as you have a package, and as long as everybody else here has a package, everybody here will receive 100 units. And it will go beyond you to whoever sponsored you. So let's say over here, you have people who got a bronze package, and that generated 5 units, and maybe a silver package that generated 10 units, and maybe a gold that generated 50 units over here. All right. So here on this side, you have 300 units. On this side, you have 5, 10, which is 15, 15, and 50 is 65 units. Now, inside that 65, the way the system works, the system will take 25 from the lowest side and 50 from the largest side of accumulated unit. So if the system here takes away, it'll take away 50 twice. I'm sorry, not 50 twice. It'll take away 25 units twice from this side. And that means 50 units in total will come out here, right? And so that means on this side, you have 50 units that'll be deducted because it is the largest side. So that's the way the system operates. The side that has the most units will have the largest deduction. So 50 units will be removed from here because you have at least 25 on the lesser side. That gives you 75 units. 75 units, 50 from one side, 25 from the other, guarantees you a payout. Right? And the payout is based on whatever status you came in on. So if you have a bronze package, you will receive 40 euros per payout. If you have a silver package, you receive 60 euros per payout. If you have a gold package, you receive 80 euros per payout. If you have a VIP package, I'm sorry, 60 euros per payout, but if you have a VIP package, you will receive 80 euros per payout. All right? So that means if the system takes 75 from over here, that leaves you with 225. The system is going to take another 50 from here because you have 50 units over here available, or 25 each. So that means it's going to take another 50 units from here. Okay, and my math is off. Someone tell me what 225 minus 50 is. I'll write it out here. I'll figure it out. 225 minus 50, 5, 7, 175. So that leaves you with 175 units on your left side, and over here it leaves you with 15 units on your right side. You're going to get, the system is going to deduct in total 150 units, which is 2 payouts. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. So 2 payouts would mean you will receive, let's say I like using VIP, so you're going to receive 160 euros. That will be on your prepaid MasterCard. If it's done before Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, that means the following Friday on your prepaid MasterCard, that commission will be sitting on your card. But it gets even sweeter. Let's say if any of these prospects here cycled on their own, meaning they got 75 units in their own organization and they got a payout. Let's say all of them got payouts. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 6 people with payouts will give you a generational matching bonus. So if you are VIP, you go 7 generations compressed. Compressed means Your spouse might have a package, but the child may not have a package. So it will skip the child that doesn't have a package, and then it will go down, and this will become your second generation, the prospect who has a package. And then it move on down until it counts up 7. All right, and that's how your line will go. If these are the people you signed up in your organization. You understand? So the power in that is you'll get a matching bonus. If you're VIP, you get 7 generations of matching bonuses. Any package gives you 3 generations of direct commission. And the packages are important right now because coins that come with them. This will be the last opportunity any of you have, me included, to get a hold of the KCB coin. The KCB coin right now is a utility coin. It's a token rather, but it is a utility coin that's going to fuel our entire ecosystem. But right now, the KCB coin comes in profit packages. And the KCB coin in those profit packages are right now worth 14 cents per coin. And you get so many of those coins that it ends up being free gold and free gold-backed cryptocurrency because you get bonuses with them. So I'm going to share the screen really quick to show you what I'm talking about. All right. Can everybody see that? Some of you have a volume on, so just say yes if you see it. Anyone see the Carabal's Advantage screen? I won't be able to see the chat, so I just need to know. Can anyone see what I have here?
No.
Yes, I see it.
All right, thank you. All right,
Yes, sir.
So Carabal's Advantage screen. All right, Carabal's means, you know, what's the advantages? Your product never expires. It's gold. Nobody's going to turn it in because it smells funny or it tastes bad. You have to worry about that. It's tax deductible. All right, you get paid to save it. Tax deductible means that because it's an asset, it doesn't carry a debt. So therefore, you don't have to, it's not included as an income. All right, because it's an asset. At the same time, because you have a home-based business as an affiliate, you're automatically guaranteed a $24,000 tax deduction as you apply with the remainder of your filing. So let's say if you're a husband and wife and you're filing joint and you have a W-2 wage earner in the household, that along with the $24,000 deduction, that $24,000 deduction is only available to those who have a home-based business. And because you're an affiliate in Carabal's, you automatically have a home-based business. It's automatic. But that comes up in the other seminars that you'll see down the road. You get paid to save it. You get paid to save your gold. Gold is money. You get paid to save it. It's a willable part of your estate, meaning it's an inheritable asset. So all those people you signed up, Dr. Exum, you can sign up and leave your wealth to your spouse, to your children, to your significant others, to your business to further its legacy. This is legacy wealth building. All right. It creates 7 income streams per family member and per business. It creates weekly income. It provides tax benefits. Some of that is shared with a little bit. More importantly, it provides protection against inflation. Is this a get-rich-quick scheme? No. But what it does is it will take that US dollar that you're operating out of, or wherever country some of you are in right now, you'll operate out of that US dollar, and because you're leveraging your worth less, meaning there's some value to it, but it's falling every day. So your worth less cash is being exchanged for its face value in gold. And because it's exchanging its face value in gold, it automatically bumps up your value by at least close to, over time, 80 to 90% or better. And because you have a package, you receive a commission against what you save and what you've encouraged others to save. And as a result, that will fall onto your MasterCard. Your prepaid MasterCard that comes through Carabal's with the special partnership that Carabal's and MasterCard has, you have an exclusive card. What does this card do and what does that chip do? The chip in your card allows you to receive the predominant currency in any nation you go to access your money. We've had this chip even before Bank of America and others had theirs. We can go anywhere in the world. If I go into Europe, I can put that card in, I'll get euros back. I'm here in the US currently, I use it in the US, I'll get US currency. If I go somewhere else, whatever the dominant currency is in that country, the chip will access it and give you the value against your savings. All right? It provides protection against inflation. It provides protection against market crashes. See, in carrot bars, this is not investment. In carrot bars, you have only winnings because you have earnings and you learn as you earn. In investments, that's the lottery. Investments, you have winners and losers. You can be up, you can be down. Gold appreciates over time. It's the purest asset that's available to you. As a result, you will always wax in wealth. How much wealth depends on you. Okay? Wait for the screen to catch up. One moment. Take a look at this. Mr. Dalco.
Eric, you made me so mad on that pre-call. You said a job. Think about this. A job is trading, selling time for dollars. I'm going there. You selling time out of here. This thing is ticking and it has a limited number of ticks. Yeah. You're selling those ticks.
Come on. Yeah. Good.
God.
Good ticks.
The ticks were the grandbaby that Dion was holding and brought it to the car. And we were able to stand there as long as we wanted to. And look at the baby go. Oh. Mom took the cover off and look at her little toes. All 10 of her toes are not as big as my finger. You sold that. It's a little baseball game. The little boy turned his cap around, come in the home run and high five you, Greg. It's the grandson. Nope, missed that. Oh. Parent died. You were at work. Still at work. 65. Man, it's getting tight for you. Your back hurt. Knees hurt. Joints hurt.
Good teacher, baby.
And as Ms. Sharon said, still didn't have enough. Guess what you did? You sold all of that.
Come on.
To not have enough. Guess what else you did? All them people that you missed those times with, you taught them to do the same thing.
I want to thank Brother Carlito and California Radio for that capture. Okay, so what we're saying in essence, here you have a company that has now recorded, look at the figures here, more than 1 million plus affiliates. More than 1 million plus affiliates are members of Carrot Bars International. All right, and you have so much potential to receive. Just think about it. If all those affiliates started saving in gold, or they encourage other people, look, you're in that matrix. You don't know where you're going to fall. You don't know where that spillover is going to come from. You need to have a package. All right. This coin, the KBC and the KCB coins. The KBC coin is an active coin in the coin exchange or coin markets. All right. Right now it's a little under 2 cents per coin. That coin is available to you right now. You can get as many of those coins as you like, because that coin represents potentially what Bitcoin was. Bitcoin, with nothing backing it, earned more, got up to more than $20,000 per coin. So if you bought that coin at pennies for $1, every coin was worth $20,000 at least in 2017. In 2017, that one coin made 23,000 millionaires. Now, if you understood that coin then, some of you might have even been introduced to it at one point. If some of you understood how all that worked, if some of you understood what potentially that coin would do, you would have jumped on it. But many of us are saying, man, I wish I knew. Today, you don't have to wish because its opportunity is coming before you. Bitcoin rose that high because of the technology that came behind it. It was new. It was not dynamic in terms of its development, but dynamic in terms of what it did to enhance the value of money and speed up the volume of money. So it increased the value of the coin. All right. But today, our coin is fully backed by gold. That means that the coin will never fall below the value of the coin, of the gold that backs it. God, I really want y'all to understand this, because you only have to December 15th to get as many of the KCB coins as you can. So I like using this little graph here because the brother explains it very clear. He said, if you don't believe me or don't get me, I believe, get it rather. If you don't believe me or don't get it, I don't have time to try to convince you. Sorry. I don't want us to be in that position. So I took this time today because there's so many people that I cannot reach. But many of you represent my first liners or those who they have brought on. And I appreciate being your business partner in this opportunity. But I'm just being straight with you. There's so many people now, I can't do the one-on-ones like I used to. So I want us to understand best I can the power of what we have. That makes sense? Okay, so I'm gonna show this slide. I'll save it all for presentation. All right, but what I'm encouraging you. Oh, I did want to show the slide of the coins. I'm sorry. One moment more. One moment. All right. In the here are the coins. These are the packages. They're known as profit packages. All right. These profit back packages, you can get them in any dimension. You'll see it in your back office. Your sponsor can show you how to see these. I will upload a launch party where you can access it either from my YouTube channel or from Facebook, but you'll be able to see it. And it will show you what's available to you now, but it's valid only to December 15th. And it gives you a bonus amount of coins, and it gives you the matching amount of coins in terms of the price of the package. So the price of the package is $10,000. Then you'll receive not only a ton of cash gold, but you'll also receive $10,000 worth of coins, and plus an additional 30% value of coins, and that gives you $23,000 of KCB coins. That means you'll have 164,286 coins. At 14 cents, they've already paid for themselves, and the cash gold in it is the value of gold, so it's paid for itself 1 in 3 times. So you want to be in a position where you're leveraged. Okay, you want to be in a position when this thing jumps, you won't have to worry about it. You want to, you know, it's a no-brainer. You want to get as many of these packages as humanly possible. All right, your sponsors can help you with that. Okay, your sponsors can help you with that, but you also want to position yourself. So I'm encouraging you, please think of your family and your loved ones. There's so much a part of what you joined on to is greater than you just waxing rich. We did a presentation in New York this past weekend where we did the first Wealth Builders fundraiser in the history of Wealth Builders worldwide. We did a fundraiser on Long Island, New York. 300 people came in to support an organization who is there day in and day out for survivors of domestic violence. And we raised thousands of dollars to give them. And most of us gave them that money out of the free gold, out of commissions that we're receiving against free gold. It only helped us because the money becomes a byproduct of service, but you're going to be free before you be wealthy. But you can position yourself now so when the wealth comes, it's going to be like you'll need an umbrella just to keep it from hitting you so hard upside the head. All right. But what I'm encouraging you to do is understand that positioning is everything. Get a package, family. It doesn't matter what size package, get a package. Get it tonight, get it tomorrow, but get a package before December 15th. Because you don't have past then to receive the value and the benefit of what's coming down just after it. That's all I can share on that. That's all I have to say on that. Any questions? Any questions, any comments? If you have any questions, there's an area there where you can raise your hand, I believe. If not, just unmute yourself. Any questions? Going once. Going twice. Family, I thank you for your time. This is your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad. And prayerfully, you got something out of what we shared here. And I'm always available through email or direct messaging in the social media platforms, or you might even be able to call me. You reach out to your sponsors, they can find me if you don't have my contacts. But I'm telling you, in the greatest wealth transformation in the history of this world, and you have the opportunity to be there first before anybody sees you coming. Think of more than just yourself in the moment. Think of what this moment means for generations that will come into the world well beyond, way beyond after we're gone. You will be remembered for eons. All right, thank you for listening, family. Pray all is well. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Saving gold. Gold is the gift that will continue to keep on giving. Peace and power. Forward.